Our patrol continues its journey back towards Bartertown. And as you can probably detect, we've suffered a few injuries en route. We've run into a couple of large groups of land bats, and the creatures are not particularly dangerous in small numbers, but they tend to arrive in swarms rather than small numbers. So we've had a couple of encounters with those, and also with the occasional black gorilla. So we are a bit the worse for wear. However, we've discovered, not too far off our course, unknown settlement. It appears to be on top of a mountain. We're going to take a short detour and investigate what that has to offer. No idea who owns it, who occupies it, whether it's hostile or not. But we'll make an approach and hopefully be able to get some rest there, if nothing else. I don't like the terrain that we're traversing at the moment. It's just ripe ambush territory. And there's always the chance that we might lose a party member if we have too many more fights, or at least have them dismembered. You can tell that there's 2 or 3 of us who are already limping quite badly, and then we've got land bats over there. There's not a great deal of space to try to get around them. Let's pause here for now. It's hard to tell if they're actually... I think they're moving in this general direction, maybe a bit back towards that passageway we've just come through. Let's head over here, and probably would be worth a while sneaking. Should make sure there's nothing coming in another direction. A solitary land bat there. That might be an advanced scout from that group to our left. So we'll probably begin sneaking just in the nick of time. Let's see, can we get nowhere really to hide? Try there. I would rather try and slip behind that group rather than run ahead of it. There's always a risk of being caught between 2 dangers. Okay, they do seem to be heading up towards the valley that we came through there, so I will try and get in behind them. Let's see how we fare. Continue on. Try and stay close together. And is everyone actually sneaking here? Please do. Don't draw attention to us. Okay. Press on. We've got one here. I don't know if that's the individual that we saw earlier, but it seems to be separated from the rest of the group. There's always a chance it could call them back though, but and now we have, it looks like an injured gorilla, or a very injured gorilla. So we will come up here and finish that off. And land bats don't seem to be a concern for us now. So let's stop sneaking, and we'll have a few of us attack unprovoked. Okay, I was expecting it to go down much more quickly than that. Sergal took a serious blow to the stomach and is now unconscious. And the last thing I want, obviously, is to be delayed down here. So, Sad Neil, could you pick up Sergal, please? And let's check out this corpse while we're at it. Only animal skins, of which we have a huge number already. Let's carry on once more. So, fortunate in a way. Everyone head over here, please. Do stick together. Is anybody here on jobs? It shouldn't be, other than the animals. That's better. Okay. Carry on. So I presume that we will find some sort of passage up to this settlement. There's another gorilla over there. Let's try and avoid that one, if at all possible. We don't need any more injuries. Nothing behind. Just carry on then. And that gorilla is passing us by. Excellent. Right. Come out of sneak and just head for the mountaintop. I'm sure you'll find a way. Now that seems to be some sort of a rocky spire rather than a building. But is this a path up here? It might be. Yeah, that looks quite likely actually. Heads up there and then it seems to turn around, maybe zigzags its way up the mountain. However, we have a bandit demand arrived at Bartertown. Potentially could ignore that for now. I'm sure they'll just hang around until such time as I deign to entertain them. So I think we will leave that and focus on reaching this settlement. And if that offers us some sort of safe haven, then I can turn my attention to Bartertown and deal with the threat that's arrived there. Obviously the majority of the defenders of Bartertown at this moment will be Sheik, and fairly well armed and armoured. So, depending on the size of the bandit raid, they might be able to cope with it without too much of a problem. And I wish we could travel a bit more quickly. Sergal has regained consciousness, so let's find Sadnil. Put Sergal down again. And we appear to have left someone behind. How could that possibly happen? Griffin. Well, Griffin, you move a bit more quickly, please. Rejoin us as swiftly as you can. Take everyone else, set them moving again. But yeah, this must be it looks like the only entrance to the settlement. Long and winding road. And here it is, and no gate to speak of. So let's have everyone just wait here. I will sneak in, try and find out who lives here, and it does look to be occupied. A ranger shop, so it's okay, it's not hydroponic lab residential. I don't think it's somewhere that we do need to worry about being attacked. We've got someone here. Pollock, anti-slavers. So this might actually be quite a friendly environment for us. What time is it? 6 AM. And the shops have just opened. Let's take a trip in here. Good morning. Sorry to pounce on you as soon as you open your door. But, genty, let's trade. What do you have? Bolts and heavies. Well, actually, Muto, you are in need of some regular bolts. So we will buy... Let's get 4 of those. I'm not going to bother with the blueprints at the moment. We could trade in all of these animal teeth that we picked up from our landbat friends. We've also got skeleton muscle, which probably worth just selling for now. And do we have anything else? Yeah, a couple more animal teeth there. Hope you weren't taking them back as souvenirs or trophies. We'll sell that since we have it to hand. And we are getting a bit low on first aid kits. So I might want to pick up some more of them. Okay, so who had that? You did. Let's sell this. But yeah, we're not going to need that. That was for making tents if we were ever somewhere that there was a lot of acid rain. You've only a moderate load. So do you. Sell those. And that's us done for now, genty. Thank you. But if these two can trade, if you take that, and if we actually give you that backpack, that's still a moderate load there, so you just keep a hold of that for now. And let you build up your strength. Okay. What else do we have around here? We know that we have residential areas and hydroponic areas. Let's come further in. It's actually not that big a settlement. Faction HQ cages. More hydroponics. Residential. We have a tech hunter shop. We don't have a huge amount of money, having spent it all already. But let's see what we have available in here. Hello, Bambost. Can I see what you have for sale? Ah, now I was thinking I need to upgrade my own armour. I'm still wearing stolen, ragged equipment. So we have dust coats. High grade would cost 6,500, which you can afford. Okay, and we have a 7,500 for the blueprint, which might result in a higher grade. So I think I'm going to treat myself. I should probably do this and discover all these teeth I have to sell. And advanced harpoonery, which I still haven't learned. So yes, let's go ahead and pick this up. And I definitely need some more first aid equipment. What else do you have? Black plate jacket. That's a bit expensive. I think I'll take one of these. I'm not going to splash out for any of these sorts of goods. What else? You've got some first aid. So you could probably do with some more pinch whip. These cost 250. Jurgen, take one as well. How much are these? 100. Right, I think we'll go with them from now on. Belf, you need one. Muto, you can take one as well. Kang, you're in need of one. I'm glad I thought to check and see how we were doing with our first aid kits. I hadn't appreciated beforehand just how many we had gone through. You should take one as well. You're in need, as are you. Right, we'll settle for that. What else did we have? A scrap tent, we don't need. Yeah, don't need them either. Okay. But there doesn't appear to be any sort of bar or inn. I think I will come across and have a look in the faction HQ and see what they have to say. Anti-slavers potentially could be allies, as long as I don't get kicked out for daring to enter their premises. Doesn't seem to be the case. Who's this? Grey. A bounty of 30,000. Looks like we have a visitor. Good visitor or bad, I wonder. Well, good, I would hope. Then talk, what is it you want? Maybe I want to join the anti-slavers. If you accepted every man with a sword on our doorstep, I'd have my ranks filled with Empire spies long ago. We take in fugitives of slavery, and we take in fighters we recognise and trust. So I'm sorry, visitor, but not today. Okay. So that was great. Grey here, right. Is there anybody else here that I could talk to? There's somebody. Who's this? Grey again. Good, I hope. Nothing. I shouldn't have bothered you. I didn't realise you'd sat down. Or you haven't. But you have. Sorry, Grey. Who's this? Tinfist. Let's talk to Tinfist then. And if he's not interested, then we'll go. Welcome to the anti-slavers. As tempting as it is to pretend to know this person, who are you? My name's Tinfist. I'm the leader of the anti-slavers. So who's Grey? We devote our lives to freeing slaves and beating up slavers. So you fight mostly without weapons. It's quite hard, that, isn't it? I was taught by Gatwood the Soft. He was the founder of modern martial arts, got his name by never killing anybody, despite being undefeated. After he died, I kept on with his no-killing tradition for 150 years. Then I sort of relapsed, but I still tried to minimise loss of life whenever possible. When you can fight unarmed, nobody can ever disarm you. Even when you are naked and in chains, it's a perfect weapon for a slave. Okay, I was hoping to be able to ask you a bit more about what to expect in the Ashlands. But what if I want to destroy the slave traders? Don't we all, but they've got a lot of powerful allies. The Traders Guild and the United Cities. The nobles are the ones controlling the peasants, running the stone camps and using people like tools. But we can't just run in fists blazing. We need to fight tactically, sneakily. We need to starve them out, deprive them of their precious cats and make them pay in blood. And how do we do that? With our fists, pow pow smash. Okay, but I mean how strategically? Oh, well, by pushing out their farmers. They've become dependent on their slaves, So we need to cut down the masters, starting with the camps that will diffuse the most damage. For the capital, that would be their main source of food, the slave farm in Heng, and their personal flow of income from the South Stone camp. See Longan pay his way out of that. Any other weaknesses? Longan and Kana are the main brains behind all slaver activity. They'd be a good couple of nobles to start on once we've hit their main supply camps in Heng. Can I get some help with that? Big Bow's our front line. She'll help you round up allies, if she deems you worthy enough fighter for her help. You can find her in Black Scratch. Okay, thanks for the information. Oh, can I not trouble you for more information, Tinfist? I guess not. So, we have the option at least to head for Black Scratch and see if we can find this Bow person. But perhaps taking down slavers isn't really what we want to do right now. We're just about at the point of getting Bartertown into a thriving community, I would think. So we'll perhaps hold off on taking down the slavers for now. Now, still some of us are severely wounded. So can we possibly set down camp beds? Not in here. How far out do we have to go? Doesn't look very hopeful. If we come back down onto this pathway, could we possibly set camp down here? Nope. Nor there. Do we have to go all the way back down to the bottom of the mountain? Not what I was hoping for. Okay. What we'll do then is just come hold up here for a while. And in the meantime, I will return to Bartertown and see what's going on with the bandit demands. Okay, so we have a group of Dust Bandits. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, but let's get ourselves organised just in case. To begin with, who is all in this area over here? Could you come off jobs, gather there, and we'll do the same over here. You come off jobs, gather here. And we have you there. That gate is locked. Is this one locked down here? It is. Good. And of course we didn't select you earlier, so you turn back in there. You are off jobs. You should be heading back. Right. Before you head back, close that gate. You lock this one. And then get back inside. Lock this gate. And you can get back over here. Okay, it doesn't look like we've got that many people around down here. So let's see who we do have and who's any good with turrets. Okay, Telamina and Adi, Hammett and Miu. Telamina, Adi and Miu are the best. Yeah, we'll put them up. Do we have harpoon turrets there? No, still only crossbow turrets. So, well, we can actually have some you there, you there, you here, and Telamina was the other expert, if you would. And we don't have anyone up on the harpoon turret. I think I might actually have Telemina run up and man the harpoon. Now, over here, could you lock this? Where is everyone? Dijol. Okay, Telemina, Splinter, Greasepot, Skulls. Ah, actually we don't have that many folks, I suppose. Right, let's see who we're here. Is any good with turrets? So we have Ankh, nope. Skulls, not. Wherein, not really. Of course, on this side we have no one skilled at turrets. Well, damn. Right, you can, anyway. We don't actually have them installed here yet. Oren, you move up. Man that turret. Splinter. We've got the harpoon turrets here where we've got nobody trained to use them. And you as well, you come over here. And with that, we should hopefully be in okay shape to deal with these upstarts. They probably won't even get inside the walls. I would hope so anyway. If we can make half decent use of our turrets. But if they do, as I said earlier, everyone here is reasonably well armed and armoured. And in the base, same here. Ah, still that can fit in there. There we go. Now, in terms of the rest, you stand back here. I don't want you too close to the gates, where you might take friendly fire. Let's see now. So if I select this area, all of those, yep, so that's everyone accounted for. Okay, bandits, if you want to come and raid our lands, feel free. I would start shooting at them, but I think it's better to wait. Perhaps have Oren do that. But wait, we'll let them make the first move. Yes, you get upset if you like. Let's pass time a bit more quickly. Okay, make your attack. Let's see how you get on. Yes, we're ready. Psych yourselves up. There we go. Oren, why are you not shooting? What are you doing actually, Oren? You're reloading, so you have shot. I guess you missed. But then, as I said, folks across there aren't really that skilled. Although there has been a hit now. Let's get everyone else over here. Can you start shooting there as well? If taken a few good hits already. There's another. Accuracy doesn't seem to be that great. Having said that, I don't know how quickly they're shooting. I think it takes quite a while for them to reload. And Oren, no, you're not shooting. Could you shoot the Dust Boss, please? Is that him down? I'm beginning to drop in droves now. Okay. Oren, shoot the bowman. Where did they go? They're coming back. Now, you folks here, you just seem to be standing there doing nothing. Could you shoot at him? You shoot at him. You shoot at him as well. Yeah, so you've finally changed. Up here, shoot at this guy. Oh, down he goes. And I think he was shot straight through the head. What do we have now? Just this bowman, I think. Oren, you seem to be still trying to shoot this guy. You know, let's have you open this. You guys over there, open this one. And we'll just go out and we'll put an end to the bowman there. And you can all come off those turrets as well. Here he comes. Attack the target. You'll come out here too. There's somebody else coming in there. So you can go and... there's another couple of bowmen. Take them down as well. And it should be over fairly soon. Finish him. One arm mangled. Someone else arrived. Shouldn't have drawn attention to yourself, I suggest. And there we go. And let's put everyone back onto their jobs. And go inside. Don't want folk getting locked out. But people should get around to repairing the gates that were damaged. And we'll be back in decent shape. So we can probably head back out to our patrol now. They've had a short time to recover somewhat. They can resume their journey. Once again, we need to have them avoid landbats and guerrillas. And hopefully they won't be too long before they return home.